Yo guys, Lee here, and today I'm bringing you a little video of what I asked about on Twitter. On Twitter I asked for people to send me their World 11 and their BPL 11. I didn't categorise whether it was this season or all time, but most people stuck to this season, as did I. With these two posts you can see, with the top one being the World 11 with Manuel Neuer in goal, Rafael da Silva as the right back. I didn't know whether to go between Rafael or Philipp Lahm, but I ended up choosing Rafael when Lahm probably would have been the correct decision. Gerard Piqué and Matt Hummels as the two centre backs. Very strong pair together. Well, I've never seen it together, but two very good centre backs in each, and I can imagine them to be a very strong pair if Hummels does go to Barcelona, who he is linked with currently. David Alaba of Bayern Munich. I was stuck between him and Jordi Alba of Barcelona and Spain, but I went with David Alaba. And my three midfielders were Neymar, Carrick and Iniesta. Three amazing players. Neymar and Iniesta, just nobody can get the ball off them. Carrick, one of the best passers in the game. I was drew between Carrick and Xabi Alonso, but I ended up going with Carrick anyway. Neymar, there was no room for him really in the strikers, so I put him in midfield where I can imagine him play very well. Then up front, Messi, RVP and Ronaldo. Messi and Ronaldo down each wing. Van Persie is the main man in the centre. That would be unbelievable. Down here on the BPL team you can see in goal we have David De Gea. David De Gea, David, however you want to pronounce it. For me, being the best keeper in the Premiership this season, he had a rocky start, but he proved himself in the end. Had an amazing season. It was rather between him or Cech, and I chose De Gea. The right back, as you can see, the same as the European team, well, the world team. Rafael da Silva, for the same reasons as before. An amazing season, amazing all round. Proved himself very well at Manchester United this season. My two centre backs were Rio Ferdinand, and Jan Vertonghen of Tottenham Hotspur, who is absolutely superb, and he has got a very bright future ahead of him. The left back, Leighton Baines, it had to be this season. There was no other person possibly I can think of who can match up to what Baines has done this year. The three I'm playing I chose 4-3-3 as with the first team, with the Yaya Toure, Michael Carrick and Fellaini, all three outstanding midfielders. Just had a superb season. Fellaini linked away from Goodison Park because of his amazing seasons. Up front, the main man in the middle again, RVP as with the world team, but Luis Suarez and Gareth Bale down each side instead of Messi and Ronaldo this time. Here are some teams of Twitter followers who I asked them to tweet me rather their Premiership Team of the Year or the World Team of the Year. And MUFC 1316 tweeted in David De Gea, Rafael, Jan Vertonghen, Rio Ferdinand, Leighton Baines, Jean Mata, Michael Carrick, Santi Cazorla, Luis Suarez, Robin Van Persie and Bale in 4-3-3, which is pretty much identical to my team, bar Jean Mata and Santi Cazorla, where I had Yaya Toure and Fellaini, where Mata would probably have been a better decision than Fellaini in my eyes. Sega FedEx tweeted in David De Gea, Philipp Lahm, Matt Hummels, Subotic, Leighton Baines, Cristiano Ronaldo, Michael Carrick, Iniesta and Bale in a 4-4-2, and the two strikers being Neymar and Messi. Not a bad side at all. El Godfrey 26 tweeted in Iker Casillas, Sergio. It's 4-3-3, but it doesn't go right, centre, and then left. The two centre backs being Casillas. No, the goalkeeper being Casillas and the two centre backs being Sergio Ramos and John Terry. The left back being Joe Cole, I believe, and the right back being Andrea Nest. I don't know. This is an old team. This has got Van Nistelrooy in two, and then Gerard Jarkif, Schweinsteiger, Messi, Ronaldo and Ruud van Nistelrooy in that team too. That's a mixture of, I suppose, legends, because Ramos, Messi, Ronaldo, I suppose, could be one that, well, will be in the team of the year now, but not Van Nistelrooy, is retired now, so that was an old team. The next team by Conarito, MUFC, is Iker Casillas, Philipp Lahm, Nemanja Vidic, not a bad team so far, Giorgio Chiellini, David Alaba, Ronaldo, Iniesta, Gareth Bale, Marco Reus and Robin van Persie. He hasn't said a formation, but I will be guessing 4-4-2 or 4-4-2 I'd say with that team, or 4-3-3, but 4-4-2 most likely. Wrong bit there. And the last set of teams I've got in off Twitter by Matt YT FC Wood is Manuel Neuer, Dani Alves, Matt Hummels, Raphael Varane, Jordi Alba. That's an amazing backline and keeper. Xavi, Paulinho, Iniesta and Neymar, Messi and Ronaldo in a 4-3-3. I can only imagine Paulinho's in that team because of his performances with Brazil and with his current transfer to Tottenham Hotspur underway. And another team now from MUFC 1316, but this one is the World team, not just the BPL. This one's Manuel Neuer, Rafael da Silva. See, he agrees me with Rafael as the right back, not just Philipp Lahm as everybody criticised me on Twitter for. Dante and Hummels, two strong centre backs there. Marcelo, I didn't want to think of Marcelo as a left back. I almost thought of David Alba and Jordi Alba for the left back position every time. Mate, Schweinsteiger and Iniesta in the midfield for the three midfields in 4-3-3. Messi, RVP, Ronaldo, the same as my front line up there with the three up front. The next team is from Palumi. In goal he's got Petr Cech, one of the best keepers in the world and on form at the moment. Dani Alves, I was contemplating putting him in after if Lahm and Rafael weren't players. Dani Alves, great player though. John Terry and Puyol, they're both getting a bit old now, lack pace, and Terry doesn't really get his game for Chelsea anymore. I'm not sure if he will under Jose Mourinho, but Puyol is starting to go a bit downhill too, I think. Do believe. And then Ashley Cole, Ashley Cole last week for the left back. This is an old team though, so you could possibly say when Terry and Puyol both in the prime, and this would be a very, very strong team, especially with Ashley Cole in his prime as well, and Michael Essien and Carrick as CDMs, and then Messi, Rooney and Ronaldinho both just behind this lone striker Torres. Gotta imagine, guys, all these teams are gotta imagine them as when every single player is on top form. So that's a very strong team there from Pelham. And the last team we're looking at today is from Corey J. Lloyd, and you've got to imagine this is when they're in top form. Tim Krul had a good season till he got injured. Colaccini, top form, is unbelievable. Company is also unbelievable in top form. Stephen Taylor is in bad either in top form. The three centre backs, and then down the right he has Raphael, and down the left he has Leighton Baines. This is a Premiership side, by the way, playing 5-3-2, so quite a sweaty team. Lampard in the middle on top form when he's in the prime of his career, unbelievable. Ben Arfa and Gareth Bale either side of Lampard would be an amazing team. Then up front, Luis Suarez and Christian Benteke. I can imagine that team when they're all on top form, bar the keeper, to be unbelievable and could possibly win the Premiership if they were all on top form. So could that Pelham team though, if all of them players. Jesus. So, guys, this has been Lee. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. There's my Twitter name. Big shout out to everybody on this video who tweeted in MUFC 1316, Sega FedEx, L Godfrey 26, Connorito _ MUFC, Matt YT FC Wood, and Matt probably is Yeovil Town FC Wood, MUFC 1316 again, Plummy, and Corey J. Lloyd. Thanks for sending them in, guys. It's been Lee. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter. I'll follow his back.